that shit yesterday wasn't a reunion. It was a rehashment. It was a, reliving. It was even maybe a resurrection.
Elder Sensei and Tame One, a reunion on stage yesterday. After 12 years of not rocking together at all, if not minimal words said to each other, they got on stage and rocked yesterday at the Rock Steady Crew reunion. But we're about to go in here right now, and we're going to talk to Elder Sensei, who's inside Mad Bass right now recording some new tracks, and find out what really went on yesterday behind the scenes. Now, the reunion, it was good for the hip-hop fan like myself, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love to see that yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But what really went on and how that all went down, and was there really a reunion?
All right, well, like my man XP said yesterday, whatever y'all want to call it, reunion or what, all I know, if y'all want to start from the beginning, we could do that, which I might just do. It ain't really too much to tell. I'm gonna just really speak on like the fake so-called beef or whatever tension. I'm really just like want everybody to know that I rep Artifacts from the beginning to the end. No matter what been said, no matter what been heard, me and Chaos, as you saw yesterday, what I'm saying, we do what we always do, whether Tame there or not.
Why the Artifacts kind of disbanded and haven't been heard from together in all these years?
Well, when you talk about pressure in the industry, as a whole, you not just talking about MCs, you're talking about people, you being a man, a person, you're gonna have feelings, things gonna happen to you in this game. I've seen a lot of shit happen to people. But I think with us, it was more or less like creative difference. He wanted to go a different avenue that I wanted to go, but I knew, being that we was on Atlantic, we still had a chance to be on there. We got off the label on a clean slate, but then you thinking, okay, we're gonna split up or we're gonna stay together. We stay together, we got a better chance because the cat's gonna sign us as a group. Thought that was gonna happen, but then things started going the other way. It's just all Jersey official. What happened yesterday was Jersey love in the full fucking scale level that you will probably never understand. My phone's still blowing up from this shit yesterday. And on my damn email.
Did y'all talk at all?
Nah, ain't no talking. See, and that's the thing this what happened, this what freaked everybody out though. Cause once it was over and it went back to normal. That's normal what happened yesterday after it was over. It was like, okay, you go over there and I'm going over here. But what was normal, man?
At the end of the day, maybe for the fans or for you, would you want to really sit down with him at least one time to just ask him or to find out like where's this animosity coming from or this misunderstanding, that caused a breakup of two dudes evidently that had to be friends at some point in time. Where did this animosity and what did you do to him so bad to make him really turn his back on the Artifacts and everything that y'all created and built?
Well, it's like every time I had that thought of like, all right, look, every interview I ever did in the past, I always said I keep room for it. But then when you say that shit, you hear music and it's like, what the fuck? Like, all right, see now, no. But then you give it some time, you hear some more shit like, oh, for me, I'm just like, why? I'm hearing this shit. So I'm like, you know what? Every time I wanted to respond, my people was like, no, fuck that, don't do it. It's not gonna get you nowhere. He's just trying to fuck with you right now, don't even do it. So I just say, all right, I'm gonna put out the unusual. I'm gonna do, this project here. I ain't gonna fuck with it. But I always thought maybe, we could probably sit down. But when I hear that shit, like I said, as a man, you got so many times before you feel like, you gotta keep bowing you gotta not bow down and stroke a motherfucking ego, but I'm only gonna go so far. I might not even say jealousy. See, that's the shit that I don't wanna say. Cause it could be that, it could be animosity, it could be whatever. But I just try to figure out where it comes from. If you in a group, I never thought like being in a group that, you would have to compete with the dude that you're in the group with. For the amount of time when I was with him, it was pretty much like, I'm trying to hold shit together. So once it got to a point where I felt like I was concentrating too much on the group and the music and not on my family, I was like, yo, what is really going on? I'm like, dude can't even let it live for a couple of hours. And it's right back to, fuck that. no, you know, it's like question mark this. It wasn't a reunion. It's like nobody said it was like, but you don't, you know, it's not up to you to make it what it is. It's always been bigger than me and you. So you don't determine what everybody should get from that. 2008 is my anniversary. 10 years I've been solo. And I get to celebrate that with a release in September with something that ain't from out here. So I have to look at that and say, all right, Elliot, you done did a lot by yourself. You want to throw all this away and go back to that shit? And yesterday, when I saw that, I looked at myself in the mirror when I got home and said, hell no. You good? You know, just, y'all niggas is foolish because I'm the coolest. Hand carved in the landmark, clapped off in the dark ruin. Your man's hard to stand off, hands off. Be the Vanguard winner for award of rap-offs. Tap the glass, slash with the cutback. On my nutsack, claiming, hey, yo, what's that? Since a youngling, I try to get the paper chase. For the later and now's a much greater weight. I sound off like round shot off at a range. Persuade for a change and a better way of game. And please my lady with whatever she wants and never fronts on my lyrical ability wants. Head nigga honcho, low poncho. The mind goes where it wanders, so rewind slow. You get the punchlines, content when I bunch lines. Like daily traffic on the parkway at crunch time. It's all day, listen, power DVD, Elder Sensei, Mad Bass.